switch basically. Every 30 seconds, if you're defending, then you kind of, I guess, defending is like you go...
Sort of like monkey in the middle in a way, but moving.
No monkey in the middle.
The keep away?
No, it's like one guy is over resting outside. So I'll show it to you in a minute, but let's start with the basics first.
Oh, yeah.
And then you switch, because the guy who's defending is usually resting.
So there's basically main two ways to go under people, right? The first one is like Marcos does it really well. Maybe you want to do it, Marcos, which is like you go up and then under, right? You can do that.
The double pump.
The double pump. If you got good core, that works really well. Really good people do it really well. I'm not necessarily one of those people. I just kind of take advantage of like the weight that I have, and I just basically try to go just under with my weight. Right? So that's, I think it's probably the easy way, but it also requires less. Because like doing this requires energy. I probably don't do it even that well. So the way I kind of learned it over the years is just I go inside and then when I go under, I do this movement and I give a nice swap as well. So, and then obviously if you have a little bit of like, what some people do it to an extreme, maybe sometimes you get like foam. If you have a bit of foam, you go further up, you move your center of mass up, which means you can dip more. The trade-off is basically that your turns are not going to be as nice. Like your 360 turns, you're going to have to put more energy to make them nicer. So that's the trade-off. You can, you know.
So probably depending on which position you play is.
Yeah. If you're like playing a lot of inside like work, maybe you want to try, and you know, you have to kind of gauge it, see what your comfort level is, but you can kind of maybe put a little bit of extra space. Okay, so that's basically it. I don't know if you want to just split up in groups and just try going under.
Here, can I see the
And then we'll just kind of do the actual
We'll do a demo.
drill.
It's going to be Marcos defending. Sorry, Marco has the ball. And Sam and I will take turns. We usually do 45-second intervals, so we can do 30 seconds. So I'm going to set up right now for 30 seconds.
So another thing, to not get as screened, it depends how good the people is at going under, but if they're not that good, you can always kind of do this. Inclining helps a little bit, especially if you have one of those wide boats like Connects. Like when you do this, you get a lot of boat that goes under the water. But if they're still good at going under, like really deep, they're still going to go under you. One thing that sometimes is good to do, and I usually do it with people that are just really good at going under. I think, I forgot the guy that was from, was it from New York or Boston? The guy, really heavy guy that went deep at
From New York.
Yeah. So, like, he has a lot of weight, a lot of mass, really hard to stop. What I would do sometimes, I would just go in, fake going down, I skim him, and then once somebody goes down, the pressure of the water is going to want to push them up. When they resurface, then you get your second shot, and that's when you really go on. So sometimes it's good to, depending on how good the person is going to screen you, you can kind of like go close, and then fake, and then go under again. You do like a fake going under, they'll go under. By the time they surface up again, that's when you get them. But
You're gonna lose at some point, I think. Right?
yeah,
You're gonna be on top of something.
go under.
So what do you do on that?
If you go under me, first thing you want to do is get off. Most of the time, it's easy to get off by tilting on the side. Gonna try one side or the other. Try it again. Try it again. Okay, get more space. Okay, go. So tilting in general, one side to the other, is going to help you out a little bit, get out of that bad situation. The more seconds you stay on top of somebody, the more, if they're really good, they're going to push you out. So, first thing you do if you get on, somebody goes under you is just get the heck off of there as soon as possible.
These drill?
Yeah, yo, move
Yep.
that. That's not part of the drill. So Marcos is going to try to, again, go towards that goal. So go back to the half court. And then Sam will, I'm going to start the time.
We
ready?
typically do this with a half a pitch or maybe
Okay,
even
ready?
less.
Go.
What is that, 45 seconds?
Seconds. Come back here, Marcos. You sub off. You rest. You rest for a second. I go again on Marcos, I think, right? Like two guys and then Marcos.
But now he's
becomes-
attacking now. Who's the attacker? Rests. Because they're
Okay,
using a
he's
lot of energy.
attacking.
We can just do 2 on 1-on-1.
Well, they're just giving you a little bit of a break.